Hey guys, welcome back to Critical Condition episode 15. I will be your host for today. My name is Mario, and this good-looking fellow over here, his name is Mitchell.
G'day guys, it's all because of the shirt. As you can see, we've got our brand new shirts.
Yes, indeed.
So we are official now.
We got t-shirts, we're official.
Yeah, that's what we've been waiting for. It's taken us 15 episodes to get the shirts, but
Yes.
I'm happy that we've got them because they look pretty good.
Yeah, they look excellent.
Yeah.
They look excellent. Have not stopped receiving compliments about them. So pretty interesting.
Yeah, no, it's been pretty good.
What's been new with you this week?
So this week I went and seen a couple of movies with you, and went and saw Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. Yep. Which was pretty fucking awesome.
It was pretty good. Yeah. It was pretty good.
And we went and saw Fast 8, which it was alright, but it wasn't that great. Like the visual effects in it, it's like the CG, it was just shit. I didn't like it. When they had those fucking 2,000 computerized cars, like cars with computers in them.
The zombie cars?
Yeah, and then when they all go into that one street, and the camera pulls back, it just looks cartoonish. I was just like, the fuck.
Fair enough.
Yeah, that's one of the bits that I didn't like about it. There's a fair few that I didn't like about it. The best part of it was the
ending credits?
No, the Jason Statham martial arts fight on the plane.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
He's always good.
With that was something that we can't mention or else we'll spoil the entire movie. But it's pretty good.
You know, that's what I've been pretty much doing. Yeah. And working as always.
As per usual.
Yeah. What about yourself? What have you been up to?
Well, incidentally enough, we were there together when we went to Playline.
Oh, Playtime, yeah.
And we got a little bit obsessed with the claw machine, and we ended up winning 5 plushies.
Yep. And we even had a crowd.
We even had a crowd, and we gave one away. Well, I gave one away to a woman.
I'm a greedy fucker and I don't give shit away.
That's correct. But other than that, working as per usual. So what do you have new in movies this week?
Okay guys, so this week I've got King Arthur. I'm not too sure whether you all know about King Arthur. Mario doesn't know too much about it.
Nope. Knights of the Round for me.
Yeah, Knights of the Round Table pretty much. So King Arthur, mythical. I guess you could call him mythical because there's no...
there's no fucking king that grabbed a sword out of a stone, so... I would classify that as mythology. Mythology.
Yeah, so King Arthur, it's set in medieval times, I guess you could say.
Ye olde times.
Ye olde times. So this one's set around that time, but for I don't even know how to say his name, but
What?
Vortigern, yeah.
Vortigern.
Yeah, Vortigern, maybe.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, Arthur's power-hungry uncle seizes control of the crown.
Okay.
And pretty much kills... I think he kills... Yeah, he kills Arthur's father.
Okay.
And, so... he done it when he's younger, so Arthur doesn't really know who the fuck he is. He doesn't know his rightful place.
So his heritage.
Yeah, he doesn't know that his rightful place is as king of Camelot. So he grows up...
I was about to say Hyrule. Oh my god. Too much Zelda. My apologies.
He grows up in the back streets as pretty much...
Like a vagabond?
Yeah, that's kind of... I was going to say a hobo, but vagabond sounds a lot better than hobo.
Yeah, okay, good.
Yeah. Oh, that reminds me of that Bad Santa thing. You smell like a bum's nutsack. It's a good movie, that. I really enjoy it.
God. This derailed fast.
As I've always said, 0 to 100, 0 to 100.
He was going right, and then we go.
Yeah, he grows up in the back streets of Camelot, not realising who the hell he is. It's not until that he goes to Sword and Stone, and he pulls Excalibur out of the stone before he realises, and everybody else realises that he is the rightful king.
That's right. Because Excalibur, correct me if I'm wrong, only answers to the true king, right?
Yeah.
Like nobody else can pull it out of the stone.
Yeah. And Excalibur has powers. It's not just a normal sword. Those who wield it can do special things.
Special things. It has mystical powers. Come into the lodge.
The special thing.
Oh God, that voice again.
Yeah, so, and then it goes on to King Arthur taking back his rightful place as like King of Camelot.
Yep.
But yeah, the CG in it looks pretty fucking impressive.
It does. It does. From what I saw in the trailer, it looks pretty interesting. There is. I mean, I had a little bit of a few gripes with it. Namely, that giant elephant that looks 10 times bigger than a dinosaur.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay. But look, you know, it's a fun movie. It's not to be taken too seriously. I mean, you've got Jude Law in it, so you can't really take it all that seriously.
He plays Vortigern, I believe. Yeah. Vortigern, King Vortigern. Yeah, he plays that. Yeah, they also had a budget of 105 million. So.
Okay, so it's not a massive budget for a movie.
But still, that's 105 million US. That's a pretty decent budget for a movie without like massive big name actors. Because King Arthur is played by Charlie Hunnam
Of Sons of Anarchy fame?
Sons of Anarchy. Yeah, he plays Jax in Sons of Anarchy. As an actor, I really like him.
Yeah.
But his emotional range isn't that vast. He's
Did you see him in Pacific Rim?
Yeah, I remember that, but he plays an angry actor fairly well. He's not very empathetic, if you know what I mean.
No, yeah, he's a bit one-dimensional in his deliverance.
Delivery.
Yeah. Deliverance is probably another thing. Yeah. In his delivery of emotions, he can be a bit two-dimensional, but I enjoy him as an actor. He's pretty cool.
No, so do
he's a cool guy.
I'm just wondering. Well, as King Arthur, you don't really need to be that empathetic as you're going back and like getting the crown back, because you're there to.
Well, I mean, he's royalty. I mean, think of Prince Philip. He's not very charismatic, is he?
Yeah, but King Arthur is a charismatic leader in majority of the storytellings of King Arthur and the Knights of the Round Table, as well as Merlin. In all of those,
which incidentally doesn't make an appearance in this one.
No, he's not in that.
Yeah.
But
from what we've researched, I mean, he could pop up once we see him. But
Merlin was more after Arthur had become king.
Okay.
He was like his
advisor.
Right hand man, pretty much. So up until he becomes king, you don't really see Merlin in any of the stories.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
Well, that's something I didn't know.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously, like I've read a book about mythology of Camelot and the knights around. Like my favorite character of all, like of the story, is Lancelot. And this namely has to do, again, gaming related. There was a game developed by Capcom back in the 1980s or early 90s, I believe. Sorry, it was a side scroller beat 'em up called Knights of the Rounds, and there was Lancelot there with like a saber looking sword, and I never knew anything about King Arthur. Did not grow up in a English speaking country for most of my life, so King Arthur was like, don't know what you're talking about. But I always was drawn to this character, and then later on in life I read books and books namely about how Lancelot was, pardon me, in love with, well, there's different stories, but like Lancelot was in love with Genevieve and betraying King Arthur and things like that.
Yeah.
But that's neither here or there.
Yeah.
But yeah. So obviously this movie doesn't deal with any of the Knights of the Round. I mean, he's not even a king yet. So
yeah. Well, I think Genevieve's in it, but I know that Morgana's not in it.
Okay.
And subsequently, because Morgana's not in it, Merlin's not in it. So yeah. But there is a mage in it as well.
Oh.
But she looked pretty impressive.
Makes a bit of sorcery.
Yeah, which is my bread and butter. I love fucking sorcery.
That's right. So I can see right next to you, you've brought a little bit of a tiny dragon into the fray.
Just a small one.
Just a small one.
Yeah. I was figuring because we're doing King Arthur and mythology and stuff like that I'd
Definitely looks
bring
like
this small little fella in.
looks pretty cool.
He's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
I enjoy it. And I've got him overlooking my whole bedroom.
Oh, nice.
I've got him on top of the bookcase, just looking over everything.
The protector of the protector of the Garanorth kingdom.
Exactly, Garanothia.
Garanothia. I like it.
But yeah, so Eric Bana plays Uther Pendragon in this.
Okay. Yep.
And David Beckham makes a pretty lackluster.
Oh damn!
Cameo,
you had to kill him already.
Yeah, he plays Trigger, but I think he should stick to football.
Football and modelling.
No, just football. I don't want to see him in his fucking undies anymore. Like, dude.
I'm sure you don't, but I'm sure there's plenty of the female audience out there that want to see him in his undies.
Yeah, I understand that, but still, I don't want to see him in his undies. Sick of all those bloody well billboards with fucking him and his dick stickers and big fucking.
What? Where the hell did that go?
Just driving along, fucking get smacked in the face with a dick. No, you know what he want to do over that.
I don't know where you're driving. You might be down Oxford Street with your windows down.
big fucking black dildo comes flying through his face in the face.
Shit, man. Oh God! Remind me not to go out driving with you at night. I don't know what kind of kinky shit you're up to.
We'll have the windows up. It's all good.
Oh man!
But yeah, so directed by Guy Ritchie.
Okay.
Yeah.
From what I understand, you're not a particular fan of his films.
Only the latest Sherlock ones, like Lock, Stock and Two Smoking Barrels. Fucking, it's an awesome movie. I love that movie, but. Yeah, I don't know.
Can't say that I've never. I don't know what movie that is.
No, you've never seen it.
No.
You should check it out. I think you'd enjoy it.
Okay.
But yeah.
I mean, I've seen the Sherlock Holmes ones. Incidentally, I didn't find them all that bad. They were interesting, but then again, I've never been a fan of Sherlock Holmes as a whole. So when I saw it a little bit more modernized and probably not as truth and faithful to the original source material. That's why I know I got a little bit of a backlash with people that were really into the books and whatnot.
See, I don't mind Sherlock Holmes. My favourite Sherlock Holmes series is the one with Benedict Cumberbatch.
Benedict Cumberbatch.
Yeah. No.
Yeah. He's a good actor, that guy.
But that's more of a modernised one. It's no, it's just a lot more witty than.
Okay, the writing's better.
Yeah.
Understandable.
And the acting's better.
Ooh, shots fired, Jude Law.
Yeah, I don't know Jude Law.
I don't know why I have it against Jude Law at the moment. He did an excellent movie called Gattaca. Did you ever watch that one?
Didn't watch it.
Really? Mm-hmm. Oh, that's actually pretty good. Him and Ethan Hawke and Uma Thurman, I believe, are in it. It's about the genetic code. Very interesting movie. Very sci-fi. Very like holy crap, like genetic modification. Quite interesting. I highly recommend the audience to watch Gattaca if you've never watched it. It's actually quite interesting.
Yeah, I've got John Wick Chapter 2 that I've got to watch yet as well. I've actually got it at home, so.
You got John Wick Chapter 2? It's not even out in the cinemas yet.
It is elsewhere though.
Oh, actually no, it is out in America. That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, so I want to watch that. But yeah, no, go and check this movie out, guys. It's out now, and I really want to go and see it.
Yeah, sounds interesting.
There was another movie that I wanted to talk about, but it was released yesterday as well, which was Alien, the new Alien.
That's already out?
It's already out. It was released yesterday.
Dude, what the hell? I've been living under a rock.
Yeah, I want to go and see that as well. I want to do a review on that. I don't want to do a preview. I want to do a review on it.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's the movie I want to go and see sometime this week.
All right, not a problem.
But yeah, guys, go and check it out. I reckon it'll be an alright popcorn movie. Don't go in there expecting like an awesome storyline.
Okay.
But yeah, so yeah.
Excellent. Well, that sounds like a pretty interesting movie.
Yeah, it looks good. Welcome back from the drinks break. So Mario, what have you got for us this week in gaming?
I'm glad you asked, man. I'm glad you asked. I have for everybody Tekken 7.
Fucking Tekken 7. How many Tekkens are there now?
Tekken has 9 iterations in the console market. It's been going on for quite a while, Tekken.
I can't even remember the last Tekken I played, man.
Okay. So let me ask you this, before we go into the Tekken 7 conversation. What's your previous experience with Tekken? Like, what's your first memory of Tekken? What drew you to Tekken?
It was just a fighting game. I enjoy fighting games.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, I don't know. As I said, it's been that long since I played Tekken, like 13, 14. 15.
Okay.
And then, I just stopped playing it. Because then I went into, not Streets of Rage. Yeah.
You know what I think we should play together? Dragon Crown. I think you'll like it. I think I have the Vita version and the PlayStation 3 version.
Yeah.
So one could be playing on the Vita TV. We need to set this up now that I have 2 TVs in my bedroom.
Yeah.
We could possibly do it. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, give it a go.
Alright, so guys, Tekken 7 is a game, fighting game, as Mitchell pointed out. That is one of the the King of Fighters. It used to be the King of Fighters.
Yeah.
Tekken is actually called Iron Fists. Sorry, let me rephrase that. Tekken is translation into English Iron Fist from Japanese.
Yeah.
Therefore, they've had the Iron Fist tournament and whatnot. But
Yeah.
Tekken 7 was originally released as an arcade game.
Yeah.
Then it was revised back in 2016. And obviously now it's ported to PlayStation 4, Xbox One, PC and whatnot.
Yeah.
Now, what's interesting about Tekken 7 is that it hasn't... a major Tekken release hasn't happened in 6 years.
Yeah.
That's a long time for a fighting game not to release a game or an iteration.
Well, when was the last Mortal Kombat one released?
Mortal Kombat was released 2 years ago, I believe.
I thought it was about 3 years.
Was in 2017. I'm pretty sure it was 2015. And then they did the 2016 XL, Mortal Kombat XL,
Yeah.
which was like the Game of the Year edition with all the downloadable characters and everything else that accompanies that. But yeah, so Tekken 7 developed by Namco Bandai. Fighting game.
I was about to say, your favourite company?
Yeah, I actually like Bandai, man. They do Dragon Ball Z, they do Tales of Berseria and all the Tales games.
Yeah.
I do like Bandai Namco. I think without them we wouldn't have excellent anime games. I mean they miss the mark a lot of the times, but that's because they publish so many games.
Yeah.
And the amount of games that don't get published here in Australia or America, like from anime wise, but they still develop and like release them in Japan.
It's because they're I don't know, sometimes I think they're going for quantity over quality, which is it just doesn't work. If you're going to go for quantity over quality, you're going to have so many misses. Like, it's just a fact of life, pretty much.
I guess that's a very good analogy to have, because there is a modern company based in France. Not sure if you know it. They did Rainbow Six. And
who did that?
Ghost Recon Warfighter.
I don't really look into
Ubisoft.
Oh really? Ubisoft did they?
Yeah, Ubisoft are very similar. They had a period where they just kept releasing game after game after game after game.
Yeah.
And it got to the stage that they had to put the Assassin's Creed franchise on a hiatus because the backlash that they were getting from people, from gamers. I mean, Unity was a mess.
Yeah. That's the thing though. I kind of lost interest in Assassin's Creed because it was pretty much the same story over and over again, just in different eras. There was no progression from the first one to what are they up to now? Fourth?
What, with Assassin's Creed?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, it's probably like 7 now.
No, see, I just
because they had 3, which was the American guy, back in the not Civil War, oh my god, the establishment of the American government, let's just call it that. Then they had 4, which was Black Flag.
I don't mind Black Flag.
Yeah, that's one of your favorite ones.
Yeah.
Then they had Unity and Rogue. Unity was released for the current gen consoles. Rogue was released for PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360.
Yeah.
That pretty much nobody played.
Yeah.
Then they had Syndicate. Along with that, they had 3 spin-off series of Chronicles. Of I think it was Chronicle Russia, China, and the other one, I do apologize, I don't remember.
Yeah.
I played them for like half an hour each, and I went, nope.
Yeah. See,
Mark of the Ninja was a terribly, much more better game than than Assassin's Creed Chronicles. Oh my god, that game was like...
See,
it would be more fun... I'm sorry to interrupt. It would be more fun to watch paint dry than to play that game. It was just bad.
I don't know, you've always liked the whole ninja thing. Like, you love playing Total War Shogun.
Oh, dude, I love that game.
Yeah.
I love that game.
See,
you can be a samurai, you can be oh my god, this is so cool.
And you loved it, yeah, I don't know what it is about ninjas that you just love. You're just like, fuck yeah, I'm gonna...
I like the mystery and the whole being in control of your body so well that you can be like dead silent when you like fall from like 2 meters. I'm like, how the hell do you do that?
Yeah.
Or like the dexterity that they allegedly have or had.
Yeah.
Depending on who you talk to,
yeah.
that they could like scale through rooftops and things like that.
Yeah.
I just find the whole mythology of samurai. Well, not mythology. My apologies. The whole history of samurais and ninjas very, very interesting.
Yeah.
There's a bit of a romanticism of the whole.
I've always been able to feel that. But yeah, back to Tekken.
Back to Tekken. Well, interesting enough, there might be a little bit of a ninja question later. No, but Tekken, guys, is as Mitchell was saying, it's basically a one-on-one fighting game, fought in a 3D plane with a 2D perspective.
Yeah.
So
it's a poor man's Mortal Kombat.
Oh shit! Oh man. Well, look. You know what? Let's say how it is. Street Fighter is the king. No matter how many opinions, whatever. Street Fighter is the king. Mortal Kombat is a good second. Tekken used to be number 3, but Tekken disappeared.
Yeah, for a while.
Tekken just went away. That 6 years without a console release is a big thing.
Yeah.
There is a generation of players that have never played Tekken. That's pretty crazy, considering how big it was when we were growing up.
Yeah.
Tekken 1 got released and it was a bit clunky, PlayStation 1. Tekken 2 gets released, infinitely better. I remember, this is now going back to how I started with my love affair with Tekken. I remember going to David Jones at Chatswood. Probably on one of my summer breaks from Argentina, that's a new country. Argentina summer break.
So much foot fungus in Argentina.
Argentina. I was on summer break over there last 3 months. So when I came here and kids only had a month and a half, I would laugh my ass off because I was well into March before I had to go back to overseas to go back to school. So much so that one time my mother got a little bit in trouble because she was like, "Well, he's Australian." And he's like, "Yeah, but he goes to school in Argentina, so he doesn't have to go to school right now here." I probably should have, because I would have spoken English better.
You would have been a bit smarter too.
No, but anyway, walking into David Jones, seeing Tekken on a display like PlayStation, I would spend my afternoons there while my mum was roaming around Maya and whatnot. And I got really good at the game. I didn't own it. I had a PlayStation, but I didn't own it. And it was a fighting game, so it was a bit touchy subject, But I would go there pretty much every second day to go play it. And then I got it at home, and I remember spending at least 2 to 3 weeks, or at my level of understanding time back then. It seemed like 2 to 3 weeks. Might have been like a couple of days. I don't know. It felt forever. I got really good at it. I finished the game with every single character. Got all the stories, and I was like, "Oh, this is so cool!"
Yeah.
And then I discovered this Asian man and the female counterpart that does the counters.
Yeah.
And I remember going back to David Jones, and there was this guy that looked really old. He was probably, what, 16, 17? You know, but I was like, oh my God, he was so old. And I remember wiping the floor with him in Tekken. Like, this guy, he was beating every single kid that was lining up, and he was feeling all that. And, like, here comes, you know, little Mario, gets next to him, presses start. I remember him taking the first round because he annihilated me. And I was like, shit, okay, maybe I can't fight. I need to counter. I countered every single move that he did, wiped the floor with him. He was pissed. He was calling me names and what, and I remember like just being really scared at the time, going, shit, is he gonna punch me? But internally I was laughing my ass off, going, yeah, you suck.
It was you said there was going to be like a game portion of your game, if you know what I mean. Where you're going to ask me some
There is a bit of a game portion. So let me just conclude the talk of Tekken before we discuss characters.
Yep.
Let me just conclude with Tekken with why you should probably check this one out.
Yep.
It has changed a little bit. It has what they call a rage art. Rage art activates. So it's a new sort of fighting system that happens. It activates when your health goes into critical mode.
Yeah.
And depending on the character that you're playing, you have a special move that does up to 30% damage to the opponent.
So you can kind of what's the word I'm looking for? It's time it pretty much. So
you can time it. Like there are players there are fighting games that have similar systems that players will allow themselves to get hurt and then go into the offensive.
Try to get them to about 30%, and then to get them to get into you in a critical, and then
and then they critical hit you to death.
Yeah.
So there is that. Along with that, there is the power crush mode.
Yeah.
Now this is a very similar mode to what I would say Ultra Street Fighter 4 has. Yeah. But Ultra Street Fighter 4, when you press the...
You almost said whorehouse.
Yeah, nearly. Oh, have I experienced that? Have I? There is a special move in Ultra Street Fighter 4 that you press simultaneously when you have one of the bars charged. You know how you have 3 bars in Ultra Street Fighter before you get your max?
Yeah.
If you have one of those bars charged, you can press the middle punch and middle kick. And what that does is a special move that basically negates any sort of staggering hit that you get. Now, so
that's kind of what this does, isn't it?
This does, but this, by the looks of it, is a continuous thing. So I would imagine you're getting more damage than per usual.
Yeah.
It doesn't really specify from what I've researched.
Yes.
But I would imagine like it's an overpowered move. Yeah. However, so you don't stagger if you get a high hit or a medium hit. However, a low hit will stagger you.
Yeah. So it's kind of like this one's a bit more in depth, where you've got to figure out what you're going to do during the fight. It's not like I'm just going to fucking button mash and... Yeah.
That's right, because somebody can activate the rush mode, and you're punching them like with Law, for example, that has the 5 punches, and like hitting you, and you could just be plowing through those punches and destroying him with heavy attacks. So there was a little bit of more strategy,
there's more tactics into it.
Interesting enough, there is 8 new characters that get introduced to this Tekken series, and you haven't played it for a long time. I personally haven't played it since Tekken 4. Yeah. That was Tekken 5, Tekken 6, and 2 tag tournaments that I've dabbled with in the arcades, but never really owned it again.
Yeah.
So I thought we would play a little bit of a game.
All right.
So for the audience, this game revolves around me just stating the names of some of the characters that are introduced.
Alright, I won't look.
And Mitchell, I'll hold my paper. I'll hold the paper here. And Mitchell has to sort of guess what are they, male or female? Where do they come from? And what might be their fighting style or whatnot. Yeah.
Yep.
All right. So Tekken game.
Yep.
Catarina Alves.
Let's say like Brazil.
Oh, that's a ding ding ding.
All good.
That's a ding ding ding. What is Katarina's demeanor?
Feisty.
Ooh, oh, ding ding ding, he got it again. Alright, and what do you reckon her fighting style is?
Maybe like capoeira or something like that.
Very close. It involves kicks.
So kickboxing.
Yes.
Yeah. So
I'll kind of give you that one. Apparently she involves in the art of savate.
Okay.
Which is French kickboxing.
Yeah.
So it's probably sauvage or savats. Oh, I can't speak French, so I'll stop.
I was close.
You're very close. So that's 2 out of 3 on that one. That was pretty good. That was pretty good. All right. You didn't read these before, did you? Holy crap. Okay. All right. So let's go with Gigas.
Russian.
Okay. I can see why that happens. What in your mind makes him Russian? What does he look like?
Like.
He's not Russian, by the way, but like what I like this train of thought. Why does he
Very white, stocky.
Okay.
Yeah. Very muscular.
Muscular is a good word.
Mm-hmm.
So I have a hulking, red-skinned humanoid
Okay. So.
that is covered in cybernetics, but otherwise on a nude body.
Fair enough. So. His special move is the hammer, where he just fucking flops his dick out and just smacks you with it.
You had to go there. We were going well, and you just had to ruin it with your profanity.
0 to 100.
I'm disgusted. Anyhow, funny though. Yes, I was thinking Russian. You thought of red as in like the guy from Zangief from like Street Fighter.
Yeah.
So I was like, shit. Does he go red? Is like.
So he's supposed to be like he's a humanoid. Is he supposed to be from?
He's
outer
cybernetic.
space, or-
No, he's like cybernetic. So he's like an android or something like that. This one's a bit of a
His fighting style would be brawler, yeah.
I would imagine so. With a hulking red-skinned humanoid cybernetic attached to his otherwise nude body, I think he'd be wrestling you because he kind of turns on his circuits. He gets close to you, starts short-circuiting like a motherfucker.
Gets ready with going with the jackhammer.
Oh shit. Okay, moving swiftly alone from dick jokes. Master Raven.
Japanese.
Okay. We spoke about this before.
No.
In the podcast, we've talked about my infatuation with
Samurais.
the other one.
Ninjas.
Sure. Yeah, there you go.
They're all the fucking same.
Oh, I'm pretty sure we just lost the 2 Japanese subscribers that we had. But thank you for that.
No,
well done. We're growing the business.
You guys understand.
We're going to. We understand that we're completely useless at this. Okay, so Master Raven, Japanese ninja, male, female.
Raven sounds like a female now. I'm going female.
Oh, okay, fist bump. That was good. And her fighting style. What would Raven?
Stealthy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So if I was to categorize them by 3, 3, 3, you got 2 out of 3. You got 3 out of 3 on Master Raven with a little bit of help.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
So 5 out of 6. Yeah, I'll give you 1.
1? What the fuck?
For Gigas.
Guy gets the kickboxing motherfucker.
No. You got Katarina Alves.
Yeah.
So she was like a 2 out of 3.
Yeah. And then the guy was the Russian fucking.
So you got like a 6 out of 9.
I got more than 6.
I'll give you 6 out of 9.
Fuck off.
I'll give you 6 out of 9.
Like cheating me. Like you guys in the comments, put in what you guys reckon I got. Not what this bloke thinks.
Bloke.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, I like this. I like this game. It's good. We should do more games.
We should.
Like with movies and stuff, like
Yeah.
this director directed what movie? I'll be like
Fucking game of Jeopardy or something.
yeah, we should do it. No, but that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Anyway, so along with 8 new characters, actually, sorry, I forgot to mention Akuma from Street Fighter makes a pretty important appearance in the story.
Really?
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
You know, Street Fighter,
Cross
Tekken.
gaming platform.
Yeah, this is exciting. This is cool. This is really cool. A little bit about the plot of Tekken is the story of the Mishima family. Started with Hihachi, then it went to I think it's I am very sorry, Kazuma, which is the son of Hihachi.
Yeah.
That turns into a devil. That's why you have Devil Kazuma and things like that.
Yeah.
And then you have Kasama, which is the grandson of Hihachi. Now Hihachi in one of the later games turns into a demon. So this game tries to answer why this lineage has this demon seed.
Yeah.
Boom, boom, boom.
That'll be a pretty interesting game.
Yeah, so, you know, as far as fighting games go, it has an interesting story. You have to finish the game with every single character to get the story.
Yeah.
In arcade mode, but you know what? It's a good little romp.
Yeah.
It's a bit of fun.
Yeah, it's always good to play 1v1.
Definitely.
Kick the shit out of you, mate.
Yeah, combo based game.
Yeah.
One of the first ones to be combo based. Took a lot of inspiration from Virtual Fighter back in the day.
Yeah.
Do you remember? Did you ever play Virtual Fighter?
Very briefly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I wasn't much into the arcade type things. It was more what I could play on like Solid Snake, Metal Gear Solid and shit like that.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
They were
Command and Conquer.
around the same time. Oh,
Yeah.
Command and Conquer, please.
Yeah. No, that was pretty
Oh man, EA. Thank you for ruining that franchise.
yeah, pretty much.
Jesus
It was
Christ.
the best game ever, but anyway.
Yeah.
Also, I just wanted to give a
That's
shout
right.
out to Ben from the Rotisserie House. I know that he's subscribed and getting his brother and a few other people to subscribe, so I told you I'd give you a shout out. So.
And thanks for making
Ben.
excellent burgers, guys. Like, dead set.
They do make pretty awesome burgers.
Dead set. My workplace would be like dead without your burgers.
But yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, that's been the show for this week, guys. So if you've liked any of our content, please like, share, and subscribe.
And if you've got any comments, put them in the comment box below.
And you can also find us on askuscc@gmail.com.
Which is also in the description box below.
Excellent. And for all those Tekken fans out there, what is your favorite character? And
Yeah, put them in the comment box below and we'll...
and why?
Yeah.
Why? Or did you ever play Tekken? What's your what's your favorite fighting game character of all time, and why? If you could leave it in the comment section below, that'd be awesome. I like to hear your thoughts, and maybe respond with some of my own.
Yeah, so guys, please like, share and subscribe because I want to get to 500.
500 views, 500 subscribers.
Yeah.
We're up to 51 now.
Yeah, I know, we're getting along there, but
Yeah.
we appreciate all your support.
Definitely.
You guys have a great evening and week. Talk to you later.
See you guys. Have a good one.